Hello guys and welcome to Quantum Brigade, a channel where you get all tech-related videos in one place. In this video we will be talking about the biggest fear in the industry of cybersecurity, the zero-day exploit. According to Kaspersky, a zero-day exploit is a cyber attack that occurs on the same day a weakness is discovered in software. At that point, it's exploited before a fix becomes available from its creator. A zero-day exploit, also called a zero-day threat, is an attack that takes advantage of a security vulnerability that does not have a fix in place. It is referred to as a zero-day threat because once the flaw is eventually discovered, the developer or organization has 0 days to then come up with a solution. So, how do zero-day exploits work? When attackers identify a previously unknown vulnerability, they write code to target that specific vulnerability and package it into malware. The code, when executed, can compromise a system. There are various ways for an attacker to exploit zero-day vulnerabilities. One common tactic is to distribute malware through phishing emails that contain attachments or links that have the exploits embedded into them. These malicious payloads are executed when a user interacts with the attachment or link. A famous zero-day attack involved Sony Pictures Entertainment in 2014, when sensitive information such as copies of unreleased movies, email communications between top employees, and business plans were released to the public. The attackers used a zero-day exploit to obtain this information. Zero-day exploits can adversely affect a business in a number of ways. In addition to losing valuable or confidential data, customers might lose trust in the business, and the business might have to divert valuable engineering resources to patch the flaw. Some other notable examples of zero-day exploits are the Stuxnet. In this attack, which targeted Iran's uranium enrichment plant at Natanz, a virus worm reportedly developed by the United States and Israel exploited multiple zero-day vulnerabilities to spread and gain privileged access on systems. Stuxnet was unintentionally released in the wild when one of the engineers at an infected facility connected his work laptop to his home network. Over 15 Iranian facilities were attacked and infiltrated by the Stuxnet worm, which caused substantial damage to Iran's nuclear program.
Aurora. In 2010, Chinese threat actors used a zero-day vulnerability in Microsoft's Internet Explorer to hack into Google, Adobe and over a dozen other companies. The criminals were targeting Google's source code in the hopes of discovering additional zero-day exploits. RSA hack. In this infamous 2011 attack, cybercriminals exploited a zero-day vulnerability in Adobe's Flash Player to launch a spear phishing campaign targeting RSA employees. The attackers stole information pertaining to the company's secured two-factor authentication products. Some best practices for preventing zero-day attacks include using an advanced, proactive email security solution, educating users regarding the potential threats, deploying a web application firewall, implementing network access control, and using IPsec. IPsec encrypts and authenticates all network traffic, allowing a system to rapidly identify and isolate non-network traffic and suspicious activity. With this information, organizations stand a better chance of being able to recognize and stop attacks before damage is done. So, this was all about the zero-day exploits. If you liked this video, please leave a like. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel to get more such videos in your feed.